I do send out in a watch list. If you are interested, I do send out the watch list way before I actually come on with all the details and so much more. So I do encourage you guys, if you're serious on your trading journey, you want to be prepared, you want to kind of get into this, I do encourage you to test it out. It does give you an absolutely free trial if you want to see what it does. Feel free to check it out. You see a link in my bio that says watch list there. But let's get into the meat and potatoes, the reason why you guys are really here to see what exactly is moving and how we're gonna make some money. Your girl played this morning. I played twice this morning. I could literally go get back in bed if I wanted to, but I'm not. We hanging out. We trying to make money. PDYN. I played PDYN this morning. PDYN had news this morning. PDYN had news this morning that it got a contract with the U.S. Air Force to improve their technology for autonomous. I'm sorry, autonomous. What is that? Autonomous systems. They basically will be working with things of like drones and robots and things of that sort. So that is their contract. That is what I got. What I didn't see is an actual price point for this one, but they got a contract with the U.S. Air Force. So the U.S. Air Force. So I was pretty impressed by that. That is why I played that play this morning. That is why PDYN is moving. So PDYN, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good look for today, and one of them ones up there for us for today. So definitely keep an eye on that. TRX announced that they plan to invest about 80 another I'm sorry, another company plans to invest about $80 million by purchasing shares around $1.50 mark. Again, this is planned to invest, doesn't mean that it's a secured investment. They have not secured the finances for it or anything like that. But off that news, it is running, and that is why TIRX is moving. I'm gonna put PDYN at the bottom here, so we can keep an eye on this little baby here, and then we will only move the top screen because I know my big head be in the way. mRNO had no news or anything like that, but mRNO been holding itself together nicely during pre-market here. Very nice charting on mRNO. Decent setup here. It just has no news. With mRNO running about $2.91 this year. It just has no news. That's all that it is with mRNO. But mRNO is doing its thing here. Um, This one right here also didn't have any news. Held itself up, but kind of gave a lot back right here. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. We got better options over here. BKYI. What did BKYI have? They partnered with a Portuguese tech company. Basically, they're supposed to be able to aid them with digital identities, or like digital biometrics for verification. Is supposed to aid people to access online governmental services. So think about what we have in here. I think it's called verified now, their ID, something like that, whatever. Like if you try to go like irs.com or something like that, it tells you to verify. So basically they're bringing that version to Portuguese tech company essentially. So that's the deal with BKYI. Good morning, Nana. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for the daily heart, me. Um AZI. AZI was my other play for today. I told you guys I played twice this morning. I played AZI. These are actually old lines on AZI. And but AZI is playing very well between these lines. I'm sorry, guys, someone's coming in. If you AZI, these are actually old lines for AZI, but these lines are holding very well for AZI. Why is AZI moving? The actual founder, who is also known as the largest shareholder, who is also the founder, plans to buy about $10 to $30 million worth of the company's share around the price points of $5. Guys, hold on a second. Hello, hello. Give me a second, guys. So where were we? AZI, yeah. So these are old lines on AZI. They are holding up on AZI here. AZI definitely one that I've already played AZI this morning. But again, they're saying that the founder is also the largest shareholder right now, is planning to invest $10 to $30 million into AZI. At the price point of about $5 per share. Again, keyword plan to invest is not a secured investment or hasn't been done yet. So just be mindful of that, but still decent news on it, nice run on it. Yeah. LRN had a basically earnings, you can call them, with LRN. And then I'm looking at GITS from yesterday, XTKG from yesterday, and RDW from yesterday. Uh, but yeah, so that's what we're looking at so far for this morning. Let me know if you guys tapped into anything, played anything, traded anything, looking at anything of that sort. Yeah, give me a second. Let me set everything up, and I'll tell you guys what exactly is on my top. My watch list users, you guys already know some of my tops already. But I'll tell you guys exactly what's on my top for today. And then we'll break down what we're looking at. Yeah, taking a little tumble here. You see, I'm at 275. I'll hold that girl up here. Hallelujah. Yes. All right, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Just hanging around. Feel free to hang around. Live up on the screen, share the live, do all those things. It's greatly appreciated. Market opens up in about 8 minutes. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. What is on my top? PDYN, AZI, MRNO, even though it has no news. TIRX. Also looking at some of the old ones from yesterday. GITS, XTKG, and RDW. More specifically, RDW from the ones from yesterday. Um, yeah. So I think that's pretty much our setup so far for today. I think you guys probably know I favor PDYN for real, for real. But I played PDYN and AZI already this morning. Just give me a few minutes. Let me go ahead and grab some coffee real quick. Again, in the meantime, we can on the screen share the live, do all those things while we get ready for the market. So we'll be rocking and rolling. Ooh, I made it back early. Look at me. Good morning, Blush. Hope you're doing good. For me for today, I've already played twice actually this morning. I played a PDYN, and I played AZI. But my top picks right now, I have PDYN, AZI, MRNO, TIRX, RDW specifically from yesterday, XTKG, GITS. Yeah. This one right here, now that we didn't talk about it, it was on the watch list this morning. It doesn't have any news or anything, but it's definitely building a nice little uptrend here for itself. FEED. Market's about to open, so let's see what we're rocking and rolling with. Here we go. Market is open. Happy Wednesday. FEED got a good pop to a dollar, what, $1.95, almost $2 touch here. Again, it has no news. I know I didn't talk about it earlier. It was on the list, but didn't talk about it when I kind of broke everything down. Look at our little old friend. Where you at? XTKG trying to wake up here. This one right here is a pullback. Guys, it's only been a minute and a half or so, so you are a-okay. Allow the market to settle. Everybody's excited. Everybody's trying to make money. Give it a second. You'll find your break. Good morning, Pink. Happy Wednesday. You're doing well. 50 cents here. Uh, TRX, no. Oh yeah, yeah. TRX has news. They plan to invest $80 million by purchasing I believe shares. I think at a price point of a dollar and 50. I was gonna say $150 at a price point of a dollar and 50 per share. Um, but it's not finalized yet. It's a plan, and the agreement hasn't been signed, or it's not binding yet. With TRX. PDYN. You would like PDYN to give you a little bounce around the 8 for allegedly. Again, everything we're saying here is allegedly is all fun and games. I'm a stock trading comedian with no jokes in here. PDYN. You would like to see a little 840s, 850 bounce in the area for it, but they're trying to find this next leg back up with PDYN. XTKG. Broke 50 cents. XTKG was our play from yesterday. This one is moving. I have no idea why. I'm being completely honest, but I'm gonna look into it for you guys. Give me a second though. Who was it? I believe his name was Shed. My PhD player from yesterday. Let me know if you're in here. I'd like to know if you're willing to share how your trade turned out. I believe your name was Shed. If that's my fault. You had opportunity to go green. I'm looking into this also. SLGB, I'm not able to find any news on it. Yeah, SLGP has no news, no nothing attached to it. It's just moving, because it's SLGP essentially right now. From what I can find, if anybody has anything different, let me know. But SLGB is definitely beasting, straight line up. SLGB up 52-week high of $6 and some change, 608. With the SLGB on 52 week range. Um, But yeah, it's holding itself together here. Straight line up on this LJB. Watching PD resisting PDYI. Dirty dog. PDYI. PDYI RD. What was it? RDW yesterday. Then PDYI came down, gave us like a little 852. I think round around the 852, mid 850s bounce, and it's trying to find its way back up right here. 875 is trying to cross here with PDYI. Your girl was trying to tap into PDYI. There you go, you dirty dog. I was trying to tap into PDYI again. I did play PDYI and AZI already this morning. There goes that turn on PDYI on the 840s, 850s that I called out not too long ago. Allegedly called out. Allegedly called out. It's all fun and games in here, yo. Be lifted high, be lifted high. I want to play PDYN again, but PDYN just missed me to try to get in again here. But let's see if I can get in on PDYN. If I do get in, if I do get filled, I will let you guys know. AMID, I'm sorry. AMID holding $2 and let's do a quick run through real quick. AMID holding with $2.24 here. SLGB is moving. SLGB has no news, no nothing or anything of that sort attached to it, but SLGB doing it just because it's SLGB straight uptrend here on SLGB. My apologies. Straight uptrend here on SLGB. Is trying to find this little comfortable spot around the 310 305 mark on SLGB here. But decent stock to take a look at. TRX. We spoke about TRX. TRX had news. TRX is trying to hold this 60 cents mark up here. Decent stock to look at. Not too much volume flowing into it. PDYN. PDYN. I like PDYN. I played PDYN before. Why did I play PDYN before? Right? This morning PDYN came news. I'm sorry. Why did I play PDYN this morning? Not before. This morning PDYN came out with news. They came out with news that they got a contract with the U.S. Air Force. What did we look at yesterday that had a similar news release yesterday? RDW. RDW had a news release that RDW had a news release that it got a major contract with the U.S. Missile Defense Agency, and it took a nice run yesterday, right? Very similar to the news that you have with PDYN. So looking at the two of them, knowing what RDW did yesterday, I looked at PDYN, sized that thing up real quick and went for a run. Being in the market on a consistent basis helps you be better for the next day. You may not trade that day, you may not do anything, but you're prepared for the next day, right? If you weren't in the market yesterday, you know nothing about RDW. You know nothing about the news that RDW has. You know nothing about how it reacted to the news. What was the stock's reaction? Was it positive or negative? In order for you to even try to do a comparison to another stock that has something in reference or in the same area of that news that was released on that one particular stock. So sometimes you may come in the market. That's why I say when you're trading, you're either gaining patience, you're gaining progress, or you are gaining profit. Right? You're progressing your trading journey. You're gaining knowledge. You're get more comfortable with the information. If you weren't in here, or not necessarily in here, but if you weren't in the market and you didn't look at news, you didn't look at what moved, you didn't look at why it moved, you probably wouldn't be able to relate PDYN back to RDW. But their news is very similar. Yes, RDW, I think their contract stated they had a $150 billion contract or something like that. I wasn't able to find any price point on PDYN's contract, but PDYN made me money this morning in reference to, I related it back to the news from yesterday. I felt like they were very similar. And it getting a contract with the U.S. Air Force was pretty good. So that is why I played uh that is why I played PDYN. So I definitely encourage you guys to stay in the market. If you really want to do this, you want to do this full time, you want to be able to do this full time at some point. Maybe you're just getting started. Like, get in the market, get in there, watch the stock, see what it does, see how it moves, watch the news. What did this do? So on and so forth. So you can essentially try to get better. But that was the deal with PDYN. AZI also AZI did play AZI this morning. AZI says that their founder, which is also on their largest shareholder, plans to invest about $10 to $30 million into purchasing shares at about $5 price point. Again, plans, not confirmed. Hasn't signed a deal or anything of that sort. That was the deal with AZI this morning. And it's trying to hold itself together on its 293 $3 mark here. With AZI. We got XTKG trying to hold this up together here around this 50 cents mark. XTKG was a little friend from yesterday. Trying to hold itself together on this 50 cents mark here. That's why you put PDYN. Let's go. Good job. Good evaluation here. It was great evaluation. Only this each other. BKYI had news this morning. What was BKYI's news? BKYI had news. I think it was Portuguese, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're trying to bring like biometrics or biotech verification for like Portuguese for like the governmental access and things in their services. Yeah, they have to chuck at least back to like 75 cents. Not a horrible thing. Good job. Let's get it, Pink. And I think it's legit, but I'm into it. All right, I'm in PDYN right now. Probably not the best thing if I'm being completely honest here. Yeah, I got you. No worries. This is PDYN to take me for a quick run. PDYN, you need me to like 60s. I'll be cool with it here. Again, I played this one again, so this is my second dip on PDYN, my double dip on PDYN. But let's see if it'll give me a quick little flare. You know, I'm always looking for me a little flare to kind of get in and get out. With this one here. Good job, Pink. That's what we talking about. PDYN, let's get it, friend. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Guys, again, I do have an e-course. If you want to do a self-paced, let's go. If you want to do a self-paced e-course, I do have one available in my bio. You see a section that says e-course there. You can complete that self-paced e-course. But if you're interested for a little one-on-one time, a little one-on-one, you want me to be able to walk you through and kind of spend some time with you, spend quality time with you, teaching you what I do. Then I encourage you to check out. I do have mentorship. It is a 6-week course, one-on-one. So feel free to check that out. You'll see a section that says mentorship there. PDYN, friend. Come on, baby. Just one more little bing, bing. BNAI through the roof. Give me a second. I'll take a look at it. Tell PDYN to take me through the roof. When we look at BNAI? Didn't we look at it the other day? BNAI, I was showing. BNAI, we looked at BNAI, I want to say Thursday, Friday, Monday. BNAI showed out on Monday. Beginning, I showed out Friday after hours, and then showed out on Monday, and then it was doing a little something, something yesterday. Look at that little sucker. Beginning, I've been showing up for real. We'll put it right here for y'all. It had like a $2 million contract or something like that from last year, if I remember. I'm not last year, last week. If I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head, it was a little over $2 million or something like that. You can move on. If PDYN crosses 13.5, it will take me completely out, and I will be out right in there. But I would still be green, and it just probably just took me out. Yeah, it just took me out. PDYN came out one trade green, one trade red on that one. This one just took me out. That was my bottom four at the 35 cent mark. 8.35 took me out on PDYN. But your girl is still green, so we're okay. So we're 2 for 3 trades today. What was it? BNAI? BNAI here showing out, y'all. Um, what's this thing? SLGB still holding itself together here. Want to tap back on PDYN. But, I'm a behave. Um, It's LGB. RLR. We played RLR maybe a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks or so. So they signed a letter of intent this morning. That's why they got their little pop here with ROLR. BKYI. Pink, you still in here? I know you were looking at it earlier too. It's back. Give me a second. I'm here, guys. But I'm looking at charts, but doing a few other things. I got a few things to do today, so I'm trying to be attentive to that too and be prepared. And I also have class tonight. Um, so give me if I seem a little distant, I'm still here. I'm still watching charts. I'm still trying to kick with you guys. I don't have a play or anything set up right now. I'm probably not gonna get anything right now, but I just have a few things going on. I'm gonna set up a few meetings later. But BKY is back. BKY got back above the 75 cents line. I think I believe I hypothetically said we wanted to break 75 again, and we broke the 75 line, and it's holding itself up here. PDYN is trying to hold it, bounce off the 814, 815 mark. AZYI trying to hang on to the 290s. Nothing too crazy happening there. FEED holding $1.64. BNAI back to $68. See. I'm gonna do a quick recap here, guys. I am gonna head out a little early. I have a fat load of things to kind of get to before the day ends, and then again I do have after class tonight. So yeah, girl's gonna switch gears out of trading and go be attentive to clients and prepare for school for tonight. So I'm gonna do a quick recap. Do a quick recap of today. SLGB. If we're trying to play ball here, I ain't even trying to rock with you, right? I'm not even rocking with you. But do your thing though. What we talking about? SLGB. SLGB did not have any news. SLGB did not have any news or anything like that. But SLGB had a nice little pop. SLGB had a nice uptrend for itself here. No news, no nothing for this actual stock here. Just a nice uptrend on it, and it kind of held its market, held the $3 line. Pretty decent. It's still trying to find its way back up. Definitely one you can take a look at if you're just looking for a play. You don't care about credibility or anything of that sort, but SLGB, nice move up on this one. Pretty nice chart looking setup here. So again, SLGB had a nice little pop this morning. SLGB had no news or anything that I was able to find attached to it. Just a nice chart setup, just a nice push for SLGB. It holds the $3 line pretty decent here. So if you are looking on a play for SLGB, definitely one you can kind of take a look at, see if it's going to do anything for you there. BNAI been rocking and rolling since last week, Thursday or Friday. BNAI came out today this morning and it's showing out. We didn't really look at BNAI this morning to be quite honest. But BNAI definitely came in and showed out back to the 70 something dollar mark with BNAI. So you can take a look at it, but it's news for BNAI if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe they came out with new news today. I believe this news from BNAI was at least from last week Thursday or Friday. So old news still holding up on that one. Excuse me. I know this fake cold over here is horrible. All right. PDYN. PDYN. Let's talk about PDYN. PDYN this morning came out with news. PDYN said that they received a U.S. contract. I'm sorry. PDYN came out with news. PDYN said that they received a contract with the U.S. Air Force to improve technology and to work with like robotics and drones and things of that sort with them. So that was the day with PDYN. So they had news, right? And then PDYN, I did play PDYN myself this morning. I played PDYN twice, one positive trade, one negative trade. So PDYN, I'm one for one. It got one, I got one. Still was able to come out green on the one that I did get. I played PDYN during pre-market. Why did I play PDYN again? I played PDYN because the RDW yesterday had very similar news. Yesterday in RDW did fairly well. So that is kind of why I trailed on the news on PDYN today. In addition to the fact that it still was good news, it provided good news this morning that they got a U.S. contract with the Air Force. That is still pretty decent news, but the fact that the stock from the previous day was very similar news did very well. I kind of piggybacked off of that and took a run on PDYN. So PDYN definitely a good stock to kind of take a look at. I was able to get a positive trade on it this morning doing pre-market, but I tried to go in right around here for another trade. No, it wasn't here. I lied. I tried to go in right here for another, trade. Can you see? Yeah, there we go. Right around here for another trade. Let's put an arrow here. Right around here for another trade. And it didn't do well for me and kind of took me out with PDYN. I was able to come out red, not a good able. But I came out red on this second trade here. But the first trade I did come out green, was still able to hold green on PDYN. So again, PDYN very solid stock. PDYN did very well during pre-market. PDYN had news that it has a contract with the U.S. Air Force to help improve technology in drones and robotics. So that is why PDYN is moving. Why did I play PDYN again during pre-market? I played PDYN during pre-market because PDYN's news was very close to the news that RDW had yesterday. And RDW did very well. Again, RDW is another one that you guys know I played yesterday. So that is why I kind of piggybacked off of PDYN with the news and just found my little corner on it and was able to come out green. So definitely one that you guys can take a look at, see what it's going to do for the rest of the day. If you're trying to find a point here to kind of get in PDYN, definitely have credible news. Good play to look at. AZI. Boom. AZI, we played AZI before. These are old lines on AZI, but AZI is definitely playing very, very, very nicely between these lines. I know we have a lot of lines here on AZI. AZI came out with, yeah, AZI came out with news that its largest shareholder, I'm not gonna say investor. AZI came out with news that its largest shareholder, who is also the founder, is planning to invest $10 to $30 million into the stock at the share price point of about $5 per share. Again, keyword planning. They didn't really do it yet, right? But still pretty decent. You know, they're trying to invest that much money into the stock again. That is why I played AZI. Kind of got in, kind of got out quick. Again, these are old lines on AZI, but it is holding very nicely between these lines here. AZI played nice. Can we get you? AZI played nice right here. Gave us a nice little bounce off this 297 before pre-market. Give us a quick one. That was where I was able to get in on this one early this morning. And then continue to go in as market continued to go. AZI played pretty decent again against this line. Gave you a bounce here, gave you another one here right now, trying to hold this bottom line here. So AZI definitely one that you can take a look at. Just know where you're getting in, know where you're getting out, so you can be prepared for the stock. But decent one, decent news. Again, remember keyword planning. They didn't complete the deal. They didn't invest the money actually into it yet. It's just a plan to do so. Um, what else do we have? We do SLG, BKYI, BKYI, they have a deal. Sorry, out here, very close to it. Let it pass by. BKYI got a deal, or I should say, BKYI partnered up with a tech company in Portuguese, and BKYI is basically going to help them in like biometrics, to advance like protection for access for online government access. So think about, verify me now, things of that sort. Basically, they're going to try to aid and provide access to that in Portuguese. That is why why I had a pop this morning, decent stock to take a look at it right now. Trying to keep a run. Just trying to take a run to see if we can find this momentum in this next leg up. I'm gonna say that's pretty much it for today. If you guys need anything, again, feel free to reach out. I'll be back tomorrow morning about 8:45ish. 8 a.m. tomorrow we should be back on. Thank you so much, Donna. I hope you have a blessed day. Once again, guys, if you guys are interested, I do have a watch list available. You want to have all this information early. I start sending out watch list information probably 6:30, 6:45ish. You get continuous updates as it goes through. Feel free to check out the link in the bio. You'll see a section that says watch list there. They'll have all this information and so much more. So if you need that or interested in it, feel free to check that out. As always, I encourage you guys to go out in this big, big world of ours and to lead with grace. Go out, be kind, be good, be generous, put out good in this world. You're welcome, Pink. Put out good in this world. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hope everybody is able to stay green. Have a good day.